Hello kids, how are you? Are you feeling good? Are you ready for our new lesson for this day? If yes, let's start it. So again, lovely morning grade 5. So before we start our lesson for this day, we need to pray first. Let us pray, bow your heads until the presence of our Lord Jesus. O God, enlighten my mind with truth. Inflame my heart with love, inspire my will with courage, enrich my life with service, pardon what I have been, sanctify what I am, order what I shall be, and thine shall be the glory, and mine the eternal salvation. Through Jesus Christ my Lord. Amen. So before we start our lesson for this day, kids, we need to solve this problem first. So Martin has 3 sticks for his project in MAPE. He measures the length of this stick. So stick letter A is 20 and 583 thousandths millimeters. Again, stick A measures 20 and 583 millimeters. Stick B is 20 and 256 thousandths millimeter. For the stick C is 20 and 37 millimeters. So, which stick is longest? Kindly guess it. Do you have any guess? Okay. Which stick is the shortest? Okay, so therefore, the longest stick is stick A because stick A has a measure of 20 and 583 and the shortest stick is stick B, which is 20 and 256 millimeters. So, let's proceed with our topic, comparing decimals. So, in comparing decimals, it's just like comparing whole numbers. We are using symbols in comparing decimals. So, what are the symbols in comparing decimals? So, we have greater than, we have less than, and we have equal to. So, the symbol for the greater than is, and for the less than, we have, and for the equal, we have. So always remember, kids, that in comparing symbols or comparing decimals, we use this symbol, the greater than, the less than, and equal to. So again, kids, when we are using greater than, if the number or decimal in the left side is bigger than the number in the right side. When we are using less than, if the number in the left side is smaller than the right side. And when we are using equal to, meaning both sides have the same value. So again, greater than when the left side is bigger than the right side, and less than is when the left side or the value in the left side is smaller than the right side, we will be using less than. And when we are using equal to, we are having two equal sign or equal value. Next one, we have now some examples. So the first example is 632 thousandths blank 829 thousandths. Now, what symbol we will use? Try to observe their numbers or try to observe first the given. So, both decimals have no whole numbers. When we are talking about whole numbers, kids, that is the number before the decimal point. And then, Because we don't have whole numbers, we need to compare the tenths. The tenths place is the number after the decimal point. So we have 6 and 8. So compare them, which is bigger and which is smaller. So as you can see, kids, the number on the left side is smaller than the right side. So meaning we will be using less than. So therefore, 0.632,000 is less than 0.829,000. So we will be using less than. For the second example, kids, again, try to observe it. So both of them have 3 for their ones place or for the whole number. So after looking at the whole number, which is 3 on the ones place, we will proceed for the tenths place. But for the tenths place, we have 4. So we will proceed to the hundreds place. Now, we can compare the digits in the hundreds place, which is 9 and 8. So again, kids, 3 and 495 thousandths, and we have 3 and 4,873,000. So we will compare 9 and 8. So therefore, kids, 3 and 495 thousandths is greater than 3 and 4,873,000. So we will be using greater than. For the third example, we have 78 and 35,956,000 blank 78 and 3,516,000. So what symbol we will use? Again, we need to observe them first. So as you can see now, both decimals have the same digits in the first 4 places. What are these first 4 places? We have 78 and 35 hundredths. So we will proceed to thousands place. So we need to compare their 5th digit. What are these 5th digits? So we have 5 and 0. So we have 5 and 0 in the digit. So we will compare 5 and 0, and as you can see now, 5 is greater than 0. So we conclude that 78 and 35 thousandths, 956,000 is greater than 78 and 3,516,000. So we will be using greater than. For the fourth example, we have now 6 and 575,000 blank 6 and 576,000. So what will we using symbol, or what will we use symbol? So both decimals have the same digit in the first 3 places, which is 6.57. So we will compare the 4th digits. The first digit has 5, while the other digit has 6. So as you can see, kids, 5 is less than 6. So therefore, 6 and 575 thousandths is less than 6 and 576 thousandths. Proceed to the next one, which is ordering decimals. So we have the first example, arrange from least to greatest. So again, kids, when we are talking about least to greatest, meaning few to many or small to big. And when we are talking about greatest to least, meaning many to few or big to small. So again, kids, example number 1, we have arrange from least to greatest. So we have an example of 8 and 326 thousandths 8 and 378 thousandths, and 8 and 314 thousandths. So, first one is we need to compare the digit from the highest place value. When we are talking about highest place value, kids, meaning we need to look at the whole numbers. As you can see, they have the same digit, which is 8. And for the second digit, or for the 10th place, we have also the same digit, which is 3. So, all of them have the same first two digits. So, we need to proceed for the hundreds place, which is 2, 7, and 1. Again, kids, we need to compare their hundreds place. So, again, kids, we have 2, 7, and 1. So, we need to arrange them least to greatest. So, therefore, the correct arrangement from least to greatest is 8 and 314 thousandths, 8 and 326 thousandths, and 8 and 376 thousandths. So that is the arrangement of the first example from least to greatest. Next example, we need to arrange from least to greatest again. We have 6 and 782 thousandths, 4 and 378 thousandths, and we have 8 and 114 thousandths. So, we need to compare the highest digit. We need to compare the digit from the highest digit. So, the highest place value is 1. As you can see, we have 6, 4, and 8 in their ones digit. We need to compare them now. 6, 4, and 8. Which is least and which is greatest? So, therefore, the correct arrangement from least to greatest is 4 and 378 thousandths, 6 and 782 thousandths, and 8 and 114 thousand. That will be the correct arrangement of this example from least to greatest. Next example, we have arranged from the greatest to least. We have 5 and 239 thousandths, 7 and tenths, and 3 and 65 hundredths. So we need to compare the digits in the highest place value. So the highest place value, again, kids, is ones. But this time, we need to arrange these numbers from greatest to least, meaning from the bigger to the lowest or smallest. So, we can now compare the ones digit. We have 5, 7, and 3. So, we will arrange them greatest to least. So, the first one will be 7 and 2 tenths. Next is 5 and 239 thousandths, and 3 and 65 thousandths, hundreds. So, we have now key points. So, to compare decimals, compare first the digit in the highest place value. If the digits are the same, compare the next digit. We should know first how to compare digit before we can arrange them either from least to greatest or vice versa. Always remember these 3 key points. So, now kids, let's answer some activities in your books. Let's start with mind drills, letter A. We need to compare the decimal numbers. Write the symbols greater than, less than, or equal inside the figure. So for the first one, we have 53 and 742 thousandths, blank, 53 and 97 thousandths. So, any guess what will be the answer? Very good. So the answer is greater than. For the second one, we have 6 and 3,982 ten thousandths, and blank, 6 and 3,909 ten thousand. So any guess what will be the answer? Very good. So the answer will be greater than. For the third one, we have 7 and 35 thousandths. 7 and 305 thousandths. So, the answer will be very good. It is less than. For the fourth one, we have 84 and 22 hundredths. 84 and 2 tenths. So, what will be the answer? Very good. It should be greater than. For the number 5, we have 67 and 983 thousandths, 76 and 983,000. So the answer will be less than. For the sixth one, we have 3,972 10,000 and 9,372 10,000. So the answer will be less than. For the seventh one, we have 4 and 2,842 10,000 and 4 and 8,242 10,000. So the answer will be less than. For the eighth one, we have 9 and 8,753 10,000 and 9 and 751,000. So the answer will be greater than. For the next one, kids, we have 123,000, 123 and 7,802 10,000, 123 and 8,702 10,000. So the answer will be less than. And for the last number, we have 259 and 803 thousands, 259 and 830 thousands. So the answer will be very good, less than. Next one, we have now to arrange in the boxes the following decimal from least to greatest. Again, from least to greatest. So look at the digits on your left side. So the first digits, or for the first numbers, we have 500s. Next is 5,000s and 5 10,000s. So which is the first one from least to greatest? So first one is 5 10,000s. And then 5,000s and 500s. For the next one, we have 3 and 321 thousands, 3 and 123 thousands, and 3 and 213 thousands. So which is first? Very good. We have 3 and 123 thousands. Next one, we have 3 and 213 thousands. And we have 3 and 321 thousands. Next one, we have 5 tenths, 42 hundreds, 343,000. So the first one should be very good. It should be 343 thousands, and then 42 hundreds, and then 5 tenths. Very good. Next one, we have 23 and 59 hundredths, 23 and 5 tenths, 22 and 41 hundredths. So the first one should be 22 and 41 hundredths. And then 23 and 5 tenths. And then lastly, we have 23 and 59 hundredths. For the last number, we have 41 and 71 hundredths, 14 and 2 tenths, 142 thousandths. So the first one should be 0 and 142 thousandths. The next one should be 42 and 14 and 2 tenths. And lastly, we have 14 and 71 hundredths. So I hope all of you understood or understand our lesson and all of you enjoyed. So for your assignment, kindly answer pages 116 to 117 of your mathematics book. If you have some question regarding this lesson, kids, kindly message me in our Google Classroom. So, I hope you enjoyed this session. See you next time, kids. Bye!